Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into the live viewers, replay viewers, and all of my people across YouTube. Duty Ron, hanging out, morning coffee chat. I am alive. I am alive. It's been a rough go. Hi, hello, Mahid. Thank you for the email. I got the message, the email from you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna respond today. I got a bunch of emails I gotta respond to. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Waterski Mom. Thank you, Clancy. Thank you, Texas, Aaliyah. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining. Having a cup of coffee in my Steve from Florida coffee mug. May he rest in peace. Steve from Florida. This is my commemorative coffee mug. Cheers, cheers. Spotted tea from England. Hello, Elizabeth. Great to see you. Great to see you guys. So, a little bit of morning coffee. I've been really under the weather. I haven't been feeling good, so I didn't go live at all yesterday. So, no lives for yesterday. Hello, Kathy from Texas. Good morning. Thank you so much, Maxine. Good to see you. Leanne, thank you for coming in. I'm feeling a tad bit better, but I'm not 100%. Thank you, Waterski Mom. Great to see you. Thank you for joining. So let me get this set up so I can see the chat. Okay, there we go. Yikes. Hi, guys. Hey, Tani. How are you? Yeah, I've been feeling crappy, really crappy. But I'm feeling better. This morning I'm feeling better. Let me put this down a little bit. It's too far up. I want to be able to see you guys. Ah, there you go. There you guys go. Better, better. Good to see everyone. I'm doing okay. My throat, the sore throat, the swallowing is gone, so I'm getting better. I'm having a bunch of tea and coffee. My wife and I had some chicken soup last night. I've been taking some, like last night I took a NyQuil to go to sleep. I was in bed early last night by 11:30 Eastern, so I'm up a little late. So I got to bed early. I'm feeling a little bit better today. My sister has tickets to a New York Mets game tonight, pretty close to the field. I think it's 8 rows off the field behind home plate. So I think I'm gonna bundle up and go to that later. My wife tells me I shouldn't go, but I'm probably gonna go. Tiny Hands, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Duty Ron, you are awesome. No, Tiny Hands, you are awesome. And everybody in the chat are fabulous. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Just on a trial break. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Tani. Well, thank you for stopping in and good luck on your trial. I know you can't talk about it, but maybe after the trial's over, we can hear a little bit about it. So, love and respect from you. It's not the flu, Kathy. It's not the flu. I don't have the flu. A little sinus and upper congestion here, and I've been doing the Neilmed. I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing. Hold on a second. Hold on. Melissa, good to see you. How are you? Love and respect from Duty Ron down to the Carolinas. Good to see you, my good friend. Timmy Beers is checking in. Good to see you. Thank you for that. And thank you to Super Chat from Tiny Hands. Always appreciated. Morning coffee in my Steve from Florida coffee mug. I just did a Periscope broadcast, but this is going to be much clearer. As you can see, this is my friend who was a Periscope and a YouTube broadcaster. He passed away on December 27th of 2018 from cancer. He had multiple myeloma, which is a blood cancer that attacks your bone marrow, attacks your vital organs. And Steve from Florida, he has a YouTube, and this is his handle on YouTube, Steve FRMFL. If you guys want to go subscribe to his channel, he is a broadcaster who has passed away. But this is one of his commemorative coffee mugs. I took I took a plane flight down to Florida to pay respects to him, and his daughter gave me this coffee mug as like a thank you for coming down, and she said my dad would want you to have this. So I have my coffee in this Steve from Florida coffee mug. He was a great guy. He was a wonderful, respectful human being. So if you guys want to go and subscribe to him, in his memory on YouTube, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's give him a bunch of followers and subscribers and whatever. I've been taking 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C. I'm going to show you everything that I've been taking, all my vitamins and stuff that I take. But I'm just letting my body fight it off. I don't want any antibiotics or any medicine. The doctors, I know what would happen. I would go to the doctor. He'd prescribe a prescription of medication, and I'd be taking a bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna let my body fight it off naturally, just like it was done in the old days, So, is the John Chuck case out of Florida threw his 5-year-old off bridge? Yes. Yeah. Oh wow. I watched. I researched that, and that's a horror show. Total horror show. Total horror show. Hi, Catherine. How are you? That was a nightmare all around. I like the way you think, says Shanna Banana. Thank you. Thank you, Shanna. So I'm all about respect. I'm all about respect. And, we're on this planet for a short period of time. Why not be kind to each other? Why not do the right thing? He's trying to go for the insanity plea. He was suffering from bipolar. His wife said it in an interview. I was confused as to why the baby's mother gave up custody to him, knowing he was bipolar. I know that she has multiple sclerosis, MS, so she was unable to care for the kids because of because of that condition that she has. Days with medicine, 1 week without. Mahid, 7 days with medicine, 1 week without. Yeah, I'm just letting my body fight it off. I'm letting my body fight it off. And every day I feel like I'm getting a little bit stronger. Let me just share this out. Let me create a post. Hold on. Morning. All right, I just posted. Hey Ron, it's the allergies. I get the same thing. This is not allergies. Robert, I can tell the difference between allergies and not. Hi Carla, how are you? Jessica Palmer, new subscriber. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for subscribing. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing. Like I said, I'm Duty Ron. I'm a retired New York City police detective. I do a lot of YouTubes on public safety, a lot of crime cases. I cover a lot of ground here on YouTube. I take you guys out for a tour of nature out in New York. I give you a lot of different variety. If not better, 7 to 10 days, then see your doctor. Yes, this is only day 3. This happened on Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, I'm only into day 3 of this. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm drinking a lot of fluid. Hi, Katina. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you, Katina. Thank you. Central Park, I get to New York City. I'm going to be going to the city this weekend. I'm going to be going to Bryant Park with my wife. So I'm going to broadcast live from Bryant Park with my wife. So I'm going to be going to the city on the weekend, over the weekend. So look for a broadcast from beautiful Bryant Park from me and the missus, unless plans change. It's just all upper. It's just like congestion in the sinuses, my nose. I had a sore throat in the last 2 days, but it's all gone. Hello, the Funky Gibbon. Good to see you. Hello, Funky. Thanks for joining. So things are looking up. It's looking better. Yeah, I'm feeling better each day. I'm getting a little bit better as the days go on. So I'll show you what I've been doing, guys. Hold on a second. Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on. Two seconds, guys. Okay. Okay. So this is what I've been taking to drain, for my sinuses, to clear them out. These little packages, Neilmed Sinus Rinse, guys. And I put it in this bottle. I put distilled water, distilled water in this and clears out your sinuses. And these are the little packages that I put in the bottle, and I add the water to it. I warm it up a little bit in the microwave, and I take that, taking 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C, adult gummies. I take this Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi Jessica, how are you? Hi Crispy, good to see you. Deco Paint, thanks for coming in. So we take this. Good morning Pamela. Take a little fish oil. Take a fish oil. A little bit of B12. And like a multivitamin. But when I do this in the morning at night, I do it once in the morning. I do 2 of these packages, fill it up to the line here. I do 2 of these. A world of difference. It clears me up really good. Gummy bear, yes, gummy bear vitamins. Here's my gummy bears. Really good. Vitamin D. I take vitamin D. I just didn't bring it over. Vitamin D as well. It's okay. It's okay. Check out VitaCost online. Save a ton of money. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you for the tips. I appreciate that. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Yeah, they work good. I'm used to it because I have a condition from being a World Trade Center 9/11 first responder. As a 9/11, I was just laughing at Funky's comment. That's why I was laughing. It's not salt water. I use distilled water. But when you put this rinse in it, it is almost like salt water. Target brand multivitamins work. Wherever you can get them the cheapest, I think that they're okay. But this NeilMed stuff, oh my God. Unbelievable. It really does work. It works well. It works really good. So I hope everyone's doing good. I am feeling better. I'm feeling better. You know, morning coffee, a little bit of rinse. Hi, Debbie Lynch. Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? I hope everyone's feeling good today. It is Hump Day in New York. Hump Day all across the US of A, but it is around 10 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast. I know it's really early on the West Coast. I don't expect any of my West Coast people to be in. Hi, Wailia. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. So I got to apologize. I'm falling behind on some of my thank you notes for the Super Chat. But anybody who hasn't received a thank you note from me for Super Chat, send me a reminder. I'm gonna go back and look, but I haven't looked at my emails in the past couple of days. It's been tough with feeling down and out. So being a little bit sick has put me behind, so I apologize for that. But I will catch up. I will catch up later on in the week, I promise. This is the stuff I get sent to me from the World Trade Center Health Program. So I have a ton of this stuff along with the packages. Hello, Brooklyn Joe, good to see you. I have a ton of these. I have like thousands of these packages and a bunch of these bottles. You can only use these for 3 months and you got to throw them out. So they're not permanent. They're disposable. After 3 months, you throw them away and then you use another one. I have a whole bunch of stuff. I'm at the dentist, Ron. Hope you feel better, my friend. Have a great day. Thanks, Timmy. Have a good one at the dentist. Hopefully it's just a cleaning. Thank you, Shanna Banana. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate that. Thank you. Is this Marina from Periscope? Is that immigrant one? No, that's not the Marina from Periscope. If it is, let me know. Good morning, Sugar, please. Thanks for joining. Thank you. Thank you. There's my website, dutyron.com. Thank you for that, Water Ski Mom. Guys, make sure you subscribe and check out all of the great content creators on here. Go see my good friend Cab 7 over, I believe he's in Pennsylvania somewhere or somewhere in the US of A. Go check out Cab 7. He's a great guy. Check out Nabul, Joey, BKLYN_67. Oni has a great channel. I think it's Onique now. He's changed his channel name. But if you search True Crime and Gossip, he'll still come up. Subscribe to Dave in Osaka and all the great ones, Jamie_G13, and all my great friends that are on here. Make sure we all support and check out the content creators that are on here. I greatly appreciate all 36 of you guys being in here. Shanna Banana says lung failure. I must have missed the rest of that. I worked in hospice care and we had a patient that passed from complications from ground zero cleanup. Lung failure, yeah. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that goes on. I've been to so many funerals, more than I'd want to tell. Ron, I nearly blew a fuse last week when I accidentally went on site and they were saying 9/11 and New Zealand terrorist attacks have happened. My message was not very kind. Wow, Tony. I hear you. I hear you. Always support, says Debbie Lynch. Cup of Joe is in the building. Thanks for joining, Cup of Joe. Hello, Remy. Good to see you, Remy D. Thanks for joining. Nabul is in the house. I was just talking about you, Nabul. I listened to Cab 7 per your recommendation. He is delightful. I truly enjoy it. Wiley, thank you so much for going over there and checking him out. I know I'm not saying your name right, Wiley. I'm just going to call you Wiley. Wiley, thanks so much for going over there and checking him out. He is a positive guy, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. So, how have you maintained such kindness and positivity after all your experience as NYPD police officer? What's the secret, says Kathy from Texas. It's just, that has to be built in. That cannot be something that you learn. You got to either have it or not. And I have it. I'm thankful that I have it. So, you got to stay humble, and I stay humble, and I thank God that he was able to get me through 20 plus years of risking my life every day. And I don't brag about it, but at the same time, I'm proud of the service that I performed for the city of New York and for the people of the great city. So I'm just humble, and I know that there was other men and women who weren't as fortunate as me that didn't make it. I've been through a lot. I've been a lot of experiences of life and death. And it makes me have a great appreciation for life, and that's why I'm a kind person and I do the right thing. But I've been like that my whole life. Before I was a cop, I was kind as well. So definitely, I'm very tolerant of all different backgrounds and people, and I'm open to being friends with anybody. What do you miss most or the least from being on duty? I miss the men and women that I served with. I don't miss the job that much, but I definitely miss helping people. But I'm actually helping people now in my retired life. I'm actually helping people now in my retired life, so I'm continuing my service just in a different way. So I'm still doing my thing, but I'm just not doing it on a professional, getting paid level. You know what I mean? I'm not doing I'm not doing the actual police work, but now I'm doing a little different, a little something different. So, yeah, I don't follow anybody with the conspiracy theories. I'm not a fan of that either. I don't bash anybody that talks about it, but I just don't watch it. I don't watch it, and I don't engage in that. I don't like that, Pamela. I don't like that. I don't like that. It used to really anger me while I was on duty. Good morning, MY. Good to see you. Take care, Tani. Thank you for coming in. Love and respect to you. Love and respect to you. Your little love heart with the hands is cool. Thank you, Funky. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, have a great day. Have a great day. What do you think about Sandy Hook? I think it was a terrible tragedy. Terrible tragedy all around. I agree with that statement, Shug Trotter. I agree with that statement 100%. I was lucky to never be around anybody that was corrupt while I worked. All the men and women that I worked with were professional, but had I seen anything that was not professional, I would have reported it. I wouldn't have stood for it, and people knew how I felt about that. But, I was lucky. I was lucky. Does it exist? Yeah, absolutely. But that's not what my broadcast is about today. It's about morning coffee and chat. I'm not going to go into that whole thing, but yeah, I despise any cop that is not doing the right thing. That's not a law-abiding citizen. We're upholding laws of the land. If a cop's a criminal, he deserves to go to jail. If he's overstepping his bounds, he or she needs to be brought to justice. That's how I feel. I was there to fight evil. I was there to bring people who were bad off the streets so they didn't hurt honest, innocent people like yourselves. So, you know, when people say that all the police are bad, I don't like that, because I know that the overwhelming majority, my eyes are tearing. My overwhelming majority of police are good. They go out there to do a good job and serve and protect, put their lives on the line for all of us. Many of them pay the ultimate sacrifice, but the ones that are being, you know, criminals deserve to go to jail and be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. That's why we have internal affairs here. Let me see. Good morning, Mimi. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me see if I missed anything. Thank you, Marina. Thank you. Thank you. Good to know you're a kind man. Thank you, Pamela. Yes, absolutely, Katina. Absolutely. Good morning. Good morning, Auntie. Auntie Lane. Auntie Lane. I don't want to mess up your name. Good morning. Thanks for joining. You made it. You made it to the live. You made it. Good to see you, Crispy. Thanks for so much. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate that. Elizabeth, much love. So that's the story, guys. Have you followed the couple that is missing from New York City, went to Dominican Republic? I have not, MY. I have not. People hate the cops until they need them. Correct, Jessica, but that's not a blanket statement. The people who really hate the police are usually people who are committing criminal acts themselves. You could have a bad experience with police, but you know, one bad apple shouldn't spoil it for the whole group of people. If you have a bad negative experience, listen, do we have bad experiences with auto mechanics, with general contractors? When plumbers come over to people's houses and you have a plumbing issue, they hit you over the head with a huge bill to fix the thing, and you feel like you got taken advantage of. Does that mean that every plumber is going to rip you off? No. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to take it for where it's coming from. Are you going to have perhaps some bad experiences with people in life, in every walks of life? You might get a bad diagnosis from a doctor, and then you go to a second doctor and you get a different opinion. Now you're going to say all doctors are terrible? That's not how I operate. Some people might operate that way, but that's not how I operate. So I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, you know? So it is what it is. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks. Auntie Lane is your new nickname. That's the easiest way I could say your name. Hi, Spider. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. So I'm in the middle of getting over a cold. I'm a little congested. I'm not feeling the best that I should. You know, I'm not feeling 100%. Yeah, there's good and bad in every profession. So we can't get caught up on, you know, labeling one group as bad people. Like, I don't say all pot smokers are drug addicts and are going to rob people. I don't say that all people who are drug addicts are bad people, because it's an addiction. It's an affliction and an addiction that you have to fight. So I don't just put them all into one category. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. So are there good and bad police? Yes. Are there good and bad people in this world? Yeah. We got to take it like that. You can't label every cop as a bad cop just because of actions of a very small percentage. But, you know, overwhelming majority are out there to do a good job. Thank you, Jan RN, for the super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on the mend. I'm just not feeling, I'm kind of nasally. I'm going to do my sinus rinse after I get off with you guys. So this is my my sinus rinse that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing my clearing out my sinuses and getting all the congestion out. So thank you so much, Jan, for the double super chat. If you guys know, on the bottom of the bar, it's up to you guys, but a lot of people don't know it, but on the bottom of the bar, there's a sliding bar for the super chat. If you don't want to just give too small amounts, like, I don't know if, Jan, that was what you did, but you can always slide it over to make it a little bit more or less. But be careful with that sliding, because one time I slid it over and it was almost giving $500 in a super chat to somebody. I slid it over. I was like, wait a minute, I wanted to give $5 and it slid all the way over to 500. So be careful with that. Thank you, Water Ski Mom. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you for your service. Love your channel. Thank you so much for that message, Water Ski Mom. Appreciate that. And thank you for moderating on my channel. The people that I have as moderators are people who I trust and respect. So I can't have everybody doing that, because too many chiefs make it confusing. So I like to keep it to a minimal, but I do have some select people who I know for a while that I trust to be my eyes and ears on my channel. So it's always appreciated for all you guys. Remy D says, at Duty Ron, you can also type in the amount for the super chat. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Remy D. I didn't know that. Awesome. Hello, Meg. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather. So it is what it is. Auntie Lane says, wait a minute. Auntie Lane says, if I were younger and had the right temperament, I'd enter into a career of law enforcement. That's noble. That's noble. I have to get working, but nice to see you. Take care, Funky Gibbs. Thank you so much. Wiley, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I appreciate your work and what you share with us. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Hope you feel better. Mimi, Jay, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I heard it's like waterboarding. What's like waterboarding? Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. You missed me, but wanted to make sure you saw me because I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're feeling better. Quinny, I'm sorry, Quinny. I didn't mean to miss you, but much love and respect to you, Quinny. Thank you for taking the time to drop in, and please don't hold that against me. It wasn't intentional. I always like to try to get to everybody, but sometimes the chat goes kind of quick. Good morning, Noni. Good to see you. Good to see you, Noni. Thanks for joining. I've never been in a court except for a divorce. The plaintiff's lawyers have bullied me badly with public advice. Spider, that sounds ugly and I don't like it, but I'm wishing you positive vibes and strength. If you want to send me an email, I'd like to hear a little bit more about it. dutyron@aol.com. Send me an email. I'd love to hear more about it and maybe correspond with you in regards to that. My freaking eyes are tearing. That's how bad it is. I just want you to know, I know. Just wanted to make sure you saw me. I know you can't see all of us. Please, it's okay. Auntie Lane, thank you so much. You absolutely rock, Ron. Thank you again for your support on my channel. Let me know if you received my email. I did. I got to answer. I just said in the beginning, maybe before you came, I've fallen behind on a little bit of my emails because for the last 3 days I've been feeling kind of crappy. So I haven't gotten back to everybody that I need to get back to, but rest assured, I will get back to each and every one of you as I promise. Thank you, Auntie Lane, for the super chat. Much love and respect to you. Thank you. So what else? So just finished up two cups of coffee in my Steve from Florida coffee mug. I have the Cash App, but I don't use it. I have the Cash App. I also have, what's the other one? I got a couple of I have PayPal. I got a couple of stuff. The bottle is better to use than the neti pot. Gives you more control, rinses out the pollen and any other unwanted particles. But be careful, when you use this, do not use tap water. You can really get severely injured when you use tap water. You have to use, I use not spring water, I use, what the hell? Oh, why can't I remember? It's, anyways, you can't use regular water in this. You have to use, not saline, it's distilled. Thank you, Kathy. Holy shit, that was a senior moment, guys. You got to use distilled water. Thank you. It was there, but it wasn't coming out. Distilled water. Do not use tap water. If you use tap water, people have died from using tap water.
You cannot use tap water. You need to use distilled water. Thank you, everybody, for helping me with that. The first one that helped me was Mimi, distilled. No, Quinny. No, Linda. No, who said first? Kathy Mead said distilled first on my screen. Then Linda, then Quinny, then Mimi. Everybody jumped on the distilled. So thank you, Kathy Mead, for helping me with that. Senior moment. Guys, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be 55. I turned 55 on April 19th. So that's my birthday. Guys, mark it in your calendar. Duty Ron's birthday, April 19th. It's coming up. It's coming up. I'm going to be big 5'5". And you just saw I had a senior moment. You have a senior moment just now. I forgot distilled water. Super Chat takes too much of the center. I'll send it to other avenues. Go to my website, dutyron.com. I have my link to my Patreon, which doesn't take anything at all, really, very little. And I also have links to my PayPal. PayPal is good. Cheryl's turning 56 on the 15th. That's tax day. I have that, and I use Netty to mix it. It works well, yes. I'm a youngster, says Angie. Thank you. Distilled water, yes. Tap water is really bad. It can really mess you up. I read a story that someone died from using tap water and using this. They got some kind of infection, and they died. So be careful. Be careful. Yeah, but I had a senior moment. I had a senior moment, guys. I had a senior moment. Distilled water only. Distilled water only. So, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you. You could get bacteria, and I read an article that someone used regular water, and died from it. When I went on my cruise ship, I called the steward, the cabin guy, and he brought me a gallon. He actually gave me 2 gallons of distilled water, because I use this almost every day, you know. So, good morning, Debbie, California. It is early in California. Need to go to bed so I can work a 12-hour shift tonight. Hope you have a good day. Leanne, thank you so much for being in here. Love and respect to you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, have a good shift and be safe and be careful. Thank you so much for being in here. Elizabeth, thank you for the happy early birthday wishes. Thank you so much for that. There's my Patreon. There's my Patreon, and I have a PayPal as well that I use. It's attached to through Streamlabs. You could use the PayPal. It's in my Streamlabs account, and if you look in my bio or if you go to my website, you can see it all right there. DutyRon.com has one-stop shopping for everything Duty Ron. You're older than me by 6 months. Good morning, Ryan. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Black Rose is in the building. Good to see you, Black Rose. Thank you so much for joining. Let me share this onto Twitter. I forgot to do that. Guys, if you don't mind, share it onto your social media. I greatly, if you want to help me, spread the message of my channel, send it out to all things social media, whether you have a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram, or whatever. Send it out, and let's spread the word. Let's get as many people as we can to watch the replay and to come in, help get my channel noticed. And if you don't mind, please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the like button. That helps also if you want to contribute to the Duty Ron channel and all other content creators. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm and getting noticed. I will greatly appreciate if you guys can hit that thumbs up button for me. And I thank you in advance for that. Cheers to you guys. Thank you, Angie. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. Yeah, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're a new subscriber, if you're new just stumbling across my channel, let me know where you're watching from, your city and state or your country, and I'll give you a shout out. It's my way of saying thanks for being in here. And everybody who sent Super Chat, send me an email, give me your address, and I will send you a personal thank you. My way of saying thanks, just something through the mail, just to say thank you. Appreciate that, Jessica. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Nabul does some great stuff. Subscribe to Nabul. Check out Joey, BKLYN _67. Go and check out all the content creators. Go and see my friend, Cab 7, who's a great guy. Anybody that does broadcasting, Winky Whispers does broadcasting, check her out. Let me see, I'm just scrolling through the chat. My good friend Meg M. Lowe in Southern Cal, she broadcasts sometimes, go check her out. I want to say special thanks to all my Patreon supporters. Go check out Auntie Lane, Antimone Lane, A-N-T-I-M-O-N-E, Lane. She does broadcasts too. She puts a lot of passion into her broadcasting. She's trying to build her channel. Go and check her out. Give her a chance. Go and see what she's got to offer. And go around to all the content creators, because to go live, it takes time, it takes effort, and it takes also a pair of balls to go live. Some people have a phobia of speaking in front of people, and some people just get shy. So if that is the case, if you go there and support them and give them encouragement, it gives them the strength to want to go live a little bit more. Hello, Abby. Good to see you. Thank you, Abby219. Speaking of a great broadcaster, she is over on the other side of the pond. She's doing her great stuff from over in the UK. Go and check out Abby219 on Periscope and on YouTube. If you want to subscribe or follow somebody who's all about goodness, these are the people to go and check out. Dave in Osaka, he's a Canadian that's living in Osaka, Japan. If you want to see stuff from Osaka, Japan, Dave in Osaka is a great guy to check out. I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm doing really good. You got it. I got to support my fellow content creators and all of my friends here on YouTube. Hi Nona, 617. 617 is indicating Boston, Massachusetts, or the Massachusetts area. So welcome in, Nona from Massachusetts. Good to see you. Thank you for joining the channel. So yeah, just a morning coffee chat. I'm just giving you updates. I've been feeling really sick, so I haven't been live for like a day. I haven't been live for a day. Thank you guys to everybody for the hearts and all the positive comments. I haven't been live for 24 hours because I had to take a break. I've just been feeling really down and out. I got a little bit of head cold congestion. I had a sore throat, that went away, and my body is fighting it off. So I'm doing some Neomed rinse with my bottles of sinus rinsing. It's kind of nasty, but you got to do it. You got to clear out the sinuses. So good to see you, Pamela. Thank you for the heart. Thank you. I know you've been here for a little bit. But yeah, guys, so if you don't mind, share it onto your social media. Hit the like button. That helps. Let me see how we're doing on that. 37, I don't know. My thing says only one person gave it a like. That can't be. That's not true. I'm not going to believe that. I'm not sure how that goes. Mel, there you go. Oh, that will help. It does help. I do it twice a day. There's Joey Brooklyn's channel. Go check out my good friend Joey, BKLYN_67. Naboul is a great, fine young man from France. He does broadcasting all the time. Hello, Mrs. Padilla. Good to see you, Desiree. Thank you for joining. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being in on the broadcast. Naboul is a complete gentleman. Angie Payne says 11 people. 11 people out of 36 have given me a thumbs up. If you guys don't mind, when you get the chance, whether it's at the end or now, all you have to do is hit the X at the top of the live chat. It opens up the options to give the thumbs up or thumbs down. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. I greatly appreciate that. So YouTube has been my home full-time since January of 2019. I've been broadcasting on YouTube since January 2019, and I have to say I appreciate all of the 86 or 8,700 subscribers that I've amassed in that short period of time. Due to the crime cases that I speak about, there's a great need for people to come and speak about crime cases here on the YouTube. It's a great community. I bring my professional experience into these crime cases, and I don't want to just overload you guys all the time with crime cases, because too much of anything, I think, is a bad thing. So I had chicken soup yesterday. Yes, guys, go check out Dutch Maz. I keep forgetting. DUTCHMAZZ. He's bringing you all things New York City. He's a New York City professional tour guide. So Dutch Mass is a pro at what he does. He's a professional tour guide, and I highly recommend you guys all go and check him out. Salam to my Muslim brothers in Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Mahid, for being in here. Alfro, always, always appreciate you. A great friend of mine. So there you go, guys. Always great to see vitamin C and vitamin D. Joe, I'm on it. I got it all going on right here. Got it all going on. Got it all going on. Ron, I remember the first week you were on YouTube. Under 1,000 subscribers. Your channel has grown, thankfully. Thank you, Quinny. I appreciate it. Jessica says, any great experiences you can share from your time in the force? Negatives? If you prefer to keep the discussion more lighthearted, it's totally fine. Just ignore. Jessica, I never ignore the comments. 41 in the chat. Thank you so much for that. I never ignore the comments. I've had a ton of positives and a ton of negatives, but one of my best experiences on the job, on the police department, was I had a young girl who was going to jump off a roof of a 17-story building, and I was able to effectively talk her off the ledge before emergency service unit came. The emergency services units was rolling. I was able to effectively talk her off the ledge, and she went on to have children and named one of her kids after me. So it was a really honor for me to save her life and to see her flourish and have children and have a family. So that was a wonderful experience that I had in the police department with saving somebody. And some of the worst things were seeing people shot and killed, seeing somebody mumble their last words before they pass away. Those are things that you hope nobody ever has to see, but people do see that stuff when you become a police officer. And World Trade Center attack, 9/11 attack was some of the worst negatives that I saw as a police officer. So good to see you. Blondie, thank you for coming in. Blondie is in the building. Thank you so much for coming in. Great to see my good friend Blondie, home from the hospital in New Jersey. She is a fellow tri-state resident, so good to see you. I've delivered many babies, Mel, many babies. I could go on and on with these stories, but maybe I'll do a broadcast one night, and I'll put a whole spreadsheet out of all the goods and the bads that I've done. But I've delivered many babies. And unfortunately, I've seen many babies perish through child abuse, through neglect, through stillborn births. I've seen it all, good, bad, and indifferent. So yeah, 9/11 was terrible, yes. And we continue to suffer, we continue to lose great men and women of the police, fire, and all of the different trades that responded and gave a helping hand. We still continue to lose men and women on a regular basis to cancer-related 9/11 related cancers. People die every so often. We hear people passing away. It's literally hundreds a year. So it's a real situation that is continually happening from September 11th. Nona 617, prayers and wish for a great success and health. Nona 617, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for those positive words, and right back to you. Good things to you and your family always, and that goes to everybody on here. I'm always wishing success and happiness to everybody on my channel. I'm all about positive vibes and lifting people up, and I want to be here to give you more of a positive side to law enforcement and how we deal with the public. So I want to talk to you, all the time about some of the goods that come through public and police interaction, and also just everyday stuff. So I'm here to just try to spread a positive message. I don't like to be negative, and I'll never harp on negatives. I'll always try to look at the good in everything. Even in some of these tragic, horrible homicide cases, I try to pick some of the better points out of them, and I try to say to us, everybody, that we have to learn from the mistakes that happened in these horrible crime cases, and we have to take that and better ourselves going forward. So that's a good way of looking at negativity, negative, horrible things that happen in the world. the shooting in New Zealand, the mass shooting. We have to try to take and make ourselves better going forward. So that's the way I go about stuff, and it helps me to keep my head straight. If you're constantly saying, oh my God, this world is shot, this is terrible, how is this gonna end, this is gonna go bad. Those are negative thoughts that I don't like to continue to harp on. I like to try to start saying to myself, how can we get better? How can we better ourselves? You know what I mean? So, hi, BB Bot, Burb Boy. I went from Burb Bot to BB Bot to Burb Boy. There you go. Take care, Melissa. Hope everything goes good with your son. Heading to the surgeon's office. Much love and respect. Let me know how things go. Send me an email or send me a message. Let me know how that goes, Melissa. So much love and strength to you and your son. Hope it goes good, and I'll talk to you soon. So anyways, guys, I'm on here for 45 minutes, so I think I'm going to end it on a positive note. So let me say goodbye to everybody. Let me say, if you guys want, give me like in a couple of hours, I'll be live. I'm going to be going, maybe tonight I might go to, my sister has tickets to the Mets game. If I'm feeling better later on, I think I'm going to go to the Mets game, and it's a 7 o'clock game. I'll try to do an upload from there. I don't think I can go live because of the music playing, but if I'm feeling up to it, I'm going to go to Citi Field and catch a Mets game tonight. So I'll bundle up and I'll stay nice, and I'll bring my winter jacket, bundle up, and go and watch a couple of innings and then head home. I'm only 15 minutes from Citi Field. So hope everybody has a great day. Veggie Vibes, you just came in at the end, so I'm on my way out the door. So I hope everyone has a good Wednesday. It is hump day. I hope everyone has a great day. I will speak to everybody really soon. So love and respect from Duty Ron. Have a good one. God bless each and every one of you. And I'll talk to you again on the next live. Peace, everybody.